So where do you see it all going? What do you think? How do you think this is going to even out in the wash or what?
I don't think it's going to even out in the wash. I think it's just going to come to a head, and something big is going to happen. What that is, I don't know. But something is going to happen. Is it the downfall of Western society? Maybe. It looks like that's what they want to happen. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but it's something that I'm unhappy with, and the majority of people are unhappy with. We're catering for the minority.
We'll maybe get a financial collapse or nuclear war before any of this. Before we figure it, maybe before we find out, we'll have that surprise.
Well, that's another conversation. That's what they're talking about now. That's what NATO is saying now.
Yeah.
That you have the Norwegian guy turning around and saying we need to prepare for war, stock up on batteries and radios and torches, and the English are talking about conscripting young people into the British Army. Yeah, like this is what they're saying. Yeah, like I've got nephews in London, and you know. And so what's going to happen with them? Well, they give them Irish passports. They're half Irish. They come over here and they live with me in the cabin.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
To not
100%. Yeah, 100%. But this is where they're pushing us to, you know? Yeah. They're pushing us to this. So
this really changed that perspective, eh? Like, just there's no way that I'm going to put my life on the line for something that isn't like directly related to like my two little ones out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%, 100%. Like I believe in fighting for what's right, and if I believe something is right, I'll fight for it. And I've done that in the past, and I will continue to do that in the future. And I'm a little bit older now, but if that takes me having a conversation with you two gentlemen, or it takes me standing at a protest or whatever else, I'm willing to do that because what I believe is the right thing. I believe is the right thing until I'm proven wrong. You can't negate science, you know. You cannot. You can't not comprehend what's going on. You can't just sit there and go, no, life is normal here. There's nothing happening in the world. Seriously. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no, yeah, she's, it is a fight. It is a fight. I don't know where it's going to end up. Actually, as I mentioned tonight before we all got on, Tucker is interviewing Putin tonight. I don't know if it's like being aired at first behind his paywall and then being released on X, but I'm excited to see that. What do you guys think? What do you guys make of that? What do you think of Tucker? He was just here in Alberta, actually, Dave, like a week or 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, I like to watch him again, even if I don't agree with everything that comes out of his mouth. I like to watch him. You know, it's the same with Jordan Peterson. I don't agree with everything that comes out of his mouth, but I like to watch him. It's the same with Joe Rogan. I don't agree with everything that comes out of his mouth. I like to watch him. I like to get all different aspects of everybody. People I agree with and don't agree with, and trying to make up my own mind. But Tucker asks the right questions. He's asking questions nobody else is asking. That's what I mean by he's asking the right questions.
And to the people that no one's asking them to.
100%. Like, I seen an interview with Putin a few years ago, and it was about, he said at this big press conference, how many Russian bases have we got around NATO? None. How many NATO bases are around Russia? You know what I mean? They're encroaching on Russian territory there. Now, that's a big, complex situation, and the Ukraine is a big, complex situation. And you have an actor who's running the country who's basically saying, oh, ignore what's happening to the people of Palestine and Gaza and Israel and focus on giving us weapons. What? War is war. Murder is murder. Death is death. We don't need that in this world. Well, how can we ignore one and just focus on you? No. This man turns up to every interview in fatigues. He was never in the army in his life. Where is the war in Ukraine? It's down the southeast of the country. It's down the Donbass area. It's down there. Have you seen any of the videos of Kiev nightlife? There's discos and there's pubs and you're like, what? You know? Ukraine is a massive country. They just uncovered another scandal got to do with millions of dollars going missing due to weapons being imported. The corruption there is phenomenal. Before the war started, it was one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Mm-hmm. So you're like, but the problem is innocent people are dying.
Yeah.
Innocent people are dying. If you want to take up arms, you take what's coming with you. If you don't make it back, you don't make it back. That's your choice.
What's going to be hard
But
for the Ukrainian people to recover from this? Like, if you look at their demographic charts being released, all their young men, such a high percentage of young men, and now women are all dead.
Yeah,
they're going to have to be importing Ukrainian people from Canada and the US back to the Ukraine to repopulate. I've got relatives who are Hungarian, and that's what the Hungarian government's doing. They are giving passports to any Hungarian, foreign-born Hungarian, to come back. You can be a Hungarian citizen as long as you have babies in Hungary and help bring back the Hungarian people.
Yeah, they're protecting their own.
Yeah.
And I respect that. I respect that. They're protecting their own. And they're getting so much hate for it. Same with the Polish. They're getting so much hate off the EU. That's your decision to protect your country, and you're doing what's right for your people. Who's anybody else to tell you you're wrong?
Yep.
Nobody else. Are Hungary going to war with anybody? No. Is Poland going to war with anybody? No. So why do you tell them they're wrong? Leave them alone. Nothing got to do with you. You know, war is war. Nobody needs it. But I think war is coming, you know.
I hope not.
Yeah. Me too.
So I was saying to Kat, I'm like, if we get a letter in the mail, I'm going to have to